What if I told you Bitcoin should already be worth $200,000? So why isn't it? Is Bitcoin being manipulated? Are banks secretly holding it down? And what if the biggest Bitcoin whale isn't a person, but a company? A company that owns 650,000 Bitcoin. That's more Bitcoin than some countries have in reserves. Now, here's the real question. What happens if that company runs out of cash? What happens if it's forced to sell Bitcoin just to survive? Would Bitcoin crash? Would the entire market spiral downward? Because this isn't just crypto. This is the most dangerous financial trap in history, the death spiral. And once you understand it, you'll never look at Bitcoin the same way again. There's a theory online that Bitcoin isn't worth $200,000 yet because banks are manipulating it. And of course, most of this theory lives on Twitter, where logic goes to die. This time, the villain of the week is JP Morgan. People started accusing banks of shorting a company called MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy isn't really a tech company anymore. It's basically a Bitcoin machine. Their business model is simple: raise money, buy Bitcoin, repeat. At one point, their stock dropped so much the company was worth $10 billion less than its Bitcoin. It was like buying a truck full of bananas, cheaper than the bananas inside. Naturally, the internet screamed, "This must be a coordinated bank attack." At first, I didn't want to believe it. It sounded like a rumor. But then I started digging and found something far more interesting. It's called the death spiral, and it has destroyed empires. It's called the death spiral, and it has destroyed empires. The debt was denominated in gold, meaning they couldn't print their way out. Then a global crisis hit. Interest rates exploded, lending stopped. Gold didn't become more valuable. Their currency just collapsed. They defaulted, and foreign bankers took control of tax collection. Greece repeated the same mistake in 2010 with debt they couldn't print. Debt spirals happen when obligations force you to sell your best assets. And yes, this doesn't just happen to countries. It happens to companies too. In the early 2000s, the SEC investigated toxic financing structures called PIPEs. Some deals gave lenders more shares the lower the stock price went. They could short the stock, force it down, receive more shares, and sell again. MicroStrategy holds around 650,000 Bitcoin worth roughly $59 billion. But the real risk is cash. They owe about $800 million per year just to keep running. They built a cash reserve of about $1.4 billion, giving them about 21 months of runway. If their stock trades above the value of their Bitcoin, they can sell shares and raise money. But if the stock trades below Bitcoin value, issuing shares becomes impossible. If cash runs out, the only option is selling Bitcoin, and that's when the spiral can begin. Is it a coordinated bank attack? Maybe, but there's no proof, just incentives. The truth is, it might not be one villain. It could just be everyone chasing profit. So time will tell. But if history teaches anything, debt spirals don't care about hope. If you like the video, don't forget to like and comment.